Hey, what's up guys? My name is Dub, aka Revy, representing RetroDub Studios and Revelation Soundlabs, and I'd like to welcome you to my studio/Gameroom tour for 2020. We'll start with a brief overview of the studio and then delve a little bit deeper into some of the specifics like games, systems, equipment, and things of that nature. Okay, so now we're going to take a quick look at some of my collection here against the back wall. I chose these multi-level bookcases from Amazon. They're actually very decently priced and look great within the room's current configuration. My personal collecting actually started with my love of anime, so let's take a closer look at that section. Up top you can see this Wolverine action figure variant by a company called Kai International, and in my opinion they do a great job with their model work and character design. Below that, we can see a few of my favorite titles such as Akira, Gungrave, Steins Gate, Samurai X, and Ninja Scroll, just to name a few. Next up, we've got two of my all-time favorite anime series, one being the Hellsing series and the other being Ghost in the Shell. Traveling down to the third shelf, we can see a few of my favorite box sets including Berserk, Toko, Inuyasha, Outlaw Star, and Neon Genesis Evangelion. Below that, we have some other great titles such as Cowboy Bebop, Black Lagoon, Afro Samurai, Spirited Away, and Princess Mononoke. And honestly guys, that's just to name a few. And last but not least in my anime collection, we have Batman. Starting all the way back with Batman the Animated Series, continuing with the Beyond collection, and featuring tons of the newer DC one-offs. Now we'll start with our console section, beginning with the Sega CD. A system I actually loved as a kid, full motion video truly blew my mind the first time that I saw it in action. I've always loved the sleek lines on this console along with its jet black finish. I actually had a lot of fun with this machine as a kid. Now below the Sega CD, we have the OG Xbox. And as you can see, I like to present my consoles a little bit differently than most, which may be sacrilege in the collecting community, but I like to show a little bit of individuality here with the Emerald Abstract skin by Decal Girl. Below the Xbox, we've got the PS2 Slim along with its original box. I outfitted this console with 3D white carbon fiber skin courtesy of XQ Gaming, and I also added the original PlayStation logo decal to give the skin a little extra pop. Below the PS2, we have my custom painted Super Nintendo right alongside my Dreamcast, which I outfitted with a skin called Ocean Storm by Vinyl Skins. We can take a closer look at that here. Definitely two of my all-time favorite systems. Next, we have the original PlayStation 1, in my opinion, one of the greatest leaps in console gaming. I haven't had a chance to modify this console yet, but we will absolutely do that in a future video. Next to the PS1, we have my PS3 Slim featuring a 3D carbon fiber chameleon skin, also by XQ Gaming. Above that, we've got the Xbox 360 right next to a stock SNES and a graphic novel called The Last Man that we'll touch on in a future video. Now we're going to get into some games, starting with my PS2 collection. This system had so many good titles that you could dedicate an entire episode just to this system. Some of my personal favorites include Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, Manhunt, GTA Vice City, God of War, and Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, just to name a few. Above that, we have the OG Xbox collection, a truly groundbreaking console from Microsoft. Some of my favorites include Ninja Gaiden, Burnout 3, Jade Empire, and of course the introduction to the Halo series. Above the Xbox collection is my SNES collection. It's definitely a work in progress, not a ton of titles here, but we do have some great ones, including Star Fox, Chrono Trigger, Donkey Kong Country, Street Fighter II, and one of my personal favorites, Killer Instinct. Next, we have the original packaging for my Xbox One, and below that is the Sega Genesis collection. Another small work in progress, but you can never go wrong with titles like Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, and Golden Axe. Below the Genesis collection is my Xbox 360 collection. So many great titles were released on this console. We've actually got a couple nice Street Fighter 4 and Tekken Collector Edition boxes, along with titles such as Tenchu 2 and Bayonetta. Next, we have the PS4 collection, actually my favorite current-gen system that features one of my all-time favorite titles, Bloodborne. That's by From Software, along with Dark Souls, Sekiro, and MK11. Below that, we have my PS3 collection, which I've just recently started on. I'm a big fan of that Batman Arkham City Collector's Edition box. Below that, we have a couple of Battle Angel Alita graphic novels, along with one of my favorite Batman stories, Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth. Now on to the other side of the studio, we've got my component rack / TV stand, and then from bottom to top, we've got the PS4 featuring a custom skin via Decal Girl, an LED accent fan, and next is my Onkyo ProLogic receiver, a Sony Blu-ray player, and a 42-inch LG TV featuring some gameplay from Sekiro. Panning left is my main workstation, which I will get into in greater detail in a future video. We've got my Lenovo PC with M Audio monitors, my Focusrite sound card pushing Ableton Live at the moment, along with the Push 2, and then zooming in on the 23-inch Acer monitor with some work in progress on Ableton Live. Here's another quick look at the Push 2, a pretty amazing controller from Ableton. Can't forget the LED lighting for the entire workstation. I do want to touch on those Pioneer home theater speakers in a later video because in my opinion they're actually nothing short of amazing. Next, we've got this modern style bookcase that I opted to accent with LEDs as well. As far as my game room is considered, in my opinion, you just can't get enough LED. Up top is the Batman Kai variant action figure that's never coming out of the box, along with some release day collector swag for Mortal Kombat 11 and also for Sekiro. Below that is my ode/weird obsession with the Batmobile, along with some custom PS4 controller projects that I've been working on for clients. And there's also a Raspberry Pi powered retro gaming console that I built about a year and a half ago. Underneath that are a couple of my favorite Transformers and Wolverine, along with some other graphic novels and classic anime magazines. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tour of RetroDub Studios and Revelation Soundlabs. I have a lot of content coming to the channel soon, and I'm excited to start this YouTube experience with each and every one of you guys. This is RetroDub Studios signing off.